video falls under the category of I'm probably gonna piss literally like everybody off. So before I do, why don't you drop me one of these? Because today I'm gonna rank some of the popular trending health habits that I'm seeing online. Some of them are awesome, but a lot of them are stupid. Starting with number one, which is cold plunges. D minus. What? Don't even act like you're not sick of hearing about people talking about cold plunges. Now, the truth is, when you Google search like benefits of cold plunges, you're gonna get a big list, right? Everything from reducing inflammation, to increasing immune function, to being able to literally see through brick walls. And in my opinion, it's kind of like the next version of the cold shower, right? A few years ago, everybody's talking about cold shower and get in there and oh my God, it's so cold, and all these amazing benefits. Now, like I said, if you get value from it or you feel it helps you, then keep doing it, but stop talking about it, which is one of the reasons why I've got to rank them so low, because everybody that does them is super fucking annoying. Not as annoying as vegans. That's number two. And I'm gonna give veganism, oh God, why am I even doing this? I'm gonna give being a vegan, honestly, a D. And the reason why I say that is because you need protein. We need protein. We need complete protein. We need all the essential amino acids. Now, some of you vegans are gonna be like, whatever, I get it from legumes and nuts, and if I combine it with peanut butter, testicles, I'm good. Gentlemen, here's the deal. In my opinion, humble opinion, I really feel like a balanced diet is the way to go, right? And this goes for any extreme diet, including, paleo or, carnivore. I don't personally believe those are good either. The next really stupid health hack that I'm gonna right off the bat just give an F minus to is anything that restricts your breathing. Whether or not it's one of those stupid masks that you see some of these idiots wearing at the gym when they're doing cardio, or like the tape that you wear over your mouth, F minus. TRT, this is an F minus, but it's also an A plus, depending on you, your body, and what you actually need, all right? The deal is though, what I get frustrated with and I get upset about is when I see a lot of these young dudes going on TRT that do not need it. And even if you go and get a test and it says that you're like 500 or 400, it doesn't mean that you should go on TRT, because once you do, there's no getting off, because your body relies on it. Instead, what I would recommend is start modifying and adjusting your lifestyle. Start improving your nutrition, improving your sleep, working out, reducing your body fat. There are lifestyle things that you can do to boost your testosterone natural. But the truth is that a lot of guys that get on it are lying. They want to do it because they want bigger muscles or they want to get jacked. But if you need it, it also can be a godsend. And so if you truly need it and it's going to make you feel better, it's going to make you healthier, it's going to make you happier, this I think is a great thing, which brings me to the next thing, and that is a super low body fat percentage. I'm going to give this a D as well. When you look at social media, you see all these dudes that are like 5 and 6% body fat. And unfortunately, a lot of us think that that's what we need to do or what we should shoot for in order to be lean, sexy, and healthy, when the truth is that when your body fat is too low, it does a lot of bad things to your body. Your body needs fat on it in order to optimally optimize your testosterone, not to mention regulate hormone function. The next healthy habit is colon cleansers. And this one is horrible, honestly. I'm gonna give this one an F. And the reason why I give this an F is because a lot of people think that they need to take it in order to clean and cleanse their system. They think, oh, I've got a bunch of crap in my intestines I got to get rid of, right? The truth is, if you're not going to the bathroom and dropping a deuce on a regular basis, something else is going on. Whether or not you're not eating enough fiber, which is a huge thing these days, right? Or you're not hydrated, which is another thing, right? Or your microbiome, right? Your gut health is out of whack. There are all sorts of things that you can address in order to increase the frequency of the deuce. Which brings me to the next health hack, and that is a pre, pro, and postbiotic. I'm gonna give this an A+. Guys, gut health is one of the things that isn't sexy, right? It's not gonna give you big muscles, but it truly has an effect on your overall well-being and health. There are all sorts of benefits to making sure that your gut health is straight, right? But unfortunately, our lifestyle a lot of times interferes with this. Certain medications interferes with this. You gotta make sure that you are facilitating the healthy bacteria that is growing and rocking and rolling in your gut. The Symbiotic Plus is what I take, guys. I've been taking it now for almost a year, and this stuff is next level. I've taken a bunch of other probiotics in the past, but this one is special. It's not only a probiotic, it's a prebiotic and a postbiotic. And the other thing you're gonna notice, because of course it's Ritual, check out the capsule, right? It looks different. You're like, why does it look like that? Well, because Ritual basically wants it to be effective, right? With standard probiotics, when you take it, right, it basically hits the stomach where all the acid is, and boom, it opens up and it kills all the healthy bacteria. It's only effective if it gets to where it needs to get to, which is your digestive tract or your intestines. And so that is what this capsule has been designed for. It basically releases and opens up where it needs to in order to facilitate the healthy bacteria. And like I said, it's not just a probiotic, it's a prebiotic and a postbiotic. Guys, this is next level, just like their multivitamin, which I'll also link to down below. Guys, I've got a link down below. The link is special. There's also a discount code that's going to save you 25% off your order, all right? Whether or not you're just going to grab the Symbiotic Plus, which I would recommend, or you also want to check out the Daily Essential for Men, my personal pick for the best multivitamin out there on the market, I would definitely go check that out. Or you could buy the bundle, which is what I personally would recommend. These two products are what I take every single day to give my body the nutrients it needs, but also help my microbiome be straight. Drinking 120 ounces of water. All right, I'm going to give this one, you guys might guess it, an A+, because if you're not properly hydrated, all sorts of bad things happen to your body. You don't look as good, you don't feel as good. Having proper hydration is going to make everything better. Something else that makes everything better is sweating, which brings me to sauna, right? The sauna, getting a lot of publicity, a lot of popularity, and in my opinion, it is amazing. Saunas, in my opinion, are kind of like God's here in terms of something healthy you can do on a regular basis in order to really just facilitate your body just purging, right? Saunas do and have been reported to do a lot of things, kind of like cold plunges, but in my opinion, they're a lot more pleasant. They also are great because they allow you to sweat, right? You get to breathe, you get to sweat, and when you sweat, your body releases toxins and all the crappy things that are built up in your lymph system. Next thing I want to talk about is no FAP, F-. All right, I'm going to give it an F-. Why? Well, there's a reason, all right? Not fapping is not good for your body. It's not good for your prostate. It's not good for your mentality and mindset. Now, if you're not doing it in order to abstain from the movies or porn, then fine, right? Do whatever you need to do, because truly, and that's, I guess, the next thing, is not watching the movies in terms of your health, I think is amazing. I'm going to give this an A+. Why? Because honestly, it's destructive. It's destructive to your mind. It's destructive to your dopamine. It's also destructive to your relationship, all right? Which brings me to the next thing, and that is a dopamine detox. This also gets an A. Dopamine is kind of like the motivational juice that gets flowing in order to get you motivated to do things. Now, in the old days, right, you would get dopamine from doing hard shit, right? Whether or not it was hunting a gazelle or going to meet a spicy senorita, you would get dopamine. Now, we get it instantly, all day, every day by just flipping, right? And unfortunately, when you get all this dopamine, you basically lose motivation in order to go out and do hard shit like start businesses or date or do whatever. You're lazy, which is something I think is destructive, honestly. And so dopamine detox, whether or not it's removing your social media from your phone, or you just abstain, or you limit your screen time. This, in my opinion, gets an A+++. Something else that gets an F- is retention. Semen retention. Big thumbs down. Big F-. Why? Once again, what is the benefit, right? Now, a lot of people say and claim a lot of things, but in my opinion, you need to be releasing the hounds. And it's not just my opinion, it's science, right? 21 times a month is basically what research is coming back to show will keep you healthy, right? If you're not doing it, right, things get backed up, things get pent up, and you're not as healthy as possible. It also helps reduce stress, all right, which brings me to smoking the stuff, not cigarettes. Cigarettes suck, right? Period. The other stuff, right? Not good. And I'm just being honest. I honestly am going to give this one a D. Because even though you see some of your favorite celebrities doing it, it doesn't mean that it doesn't have adverse effects. Whether or not it's your motivation, whether or not it's your testosterone, whether or not it's your fertility, whatever it is, right? Smoking, and the more you smoke, the worse it is bad for you. It's also not good for your motivation to go work out, which is the next healthy habit. And that is an A+ God tier times 100. Working out every single day. But it's not just lifting weights. You also need to make sure you're working out and doing something good for your heart. Cardiovascular exercise. Not as sexy, not as fun as big guns, but it's equally as critical. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus, for yoga pants, which brings me to the next healthy habit, and that is gratitude. Practicing gratitude, guys, on a regular basis is something that I feel will not only make you more just, I don't want to say satisfied because I think satisfied gets a bad rap, but it makes you more aware. It makes you more aware of the good things in your life that you should be embracing and really focusing on. Because unfortunately, like I said, I think that we as a society and as a community are really seeking and searching like more and extra, when the truth is everything that you need typically is within, and the best stuff in life is free. You know, friends, family, love. This is all free stuff. You focus on that, you're going to be all right. And the last thing I just like to mention, and that is being around friends, family, and people that love you. And in my opinion, there's nothing better. It's not only healthy, because when you're surrounded by people that care about you, that uplift you, that make you feel good, you know, it does a lot of things. Not only do you feel better about yourself, it boosts your self-esteem, it also makes you more mentally clear and stronger, right? What happened with the shutdown, right, when everybody got locked down, what happened? Our mentality got crazy because we are not supposed to be isolated creatures. We are supposed to share. We are supposed to be and have community, and we're supposed to be around people that love us. It's not only good for your body, it's good for your mind.